Hi, my name is Lorraine Sims, and I'm from Indiana, Indianapolis. I went to a deaf school there and I graduated there. I went to college and I got my degree in language, reading, and culture. Now I'm working as a professor at Gallaudet University in the Department of Education. So my job is to teach students to become educators themselves. I'll explain a little bit about my experience developing this documentary. This documentary is about children of color or people of color, POC. This film focuses on how these children experienced the school system and the different obstacles they faced due to their race. So I went and interviewed different schools, different students at different schools. For example, I went to Oklahoma where there are many Native American students. I filmed their interviews and I realized that many of them faced a lot of obstacles. Not many go to Gallaudet. So that made me wonder what happened with the system there. I also went to Riverside, California. There they have a big population of immigrant children. About 70% of them I interviewed and they most of them graduated and went to either Gallaudet or other colleges. I also went to Mississippi. In Mississippi, there is a large amount of Black students. And when I interviewed them, I was very shocked because not all of them graduated and went to college. A lot of them would graduate and they went into working as a barber or as a mechanic or cleaning. And don't get me wrong, working with their hands is great, but the goal is to get them to go to college. We want them to go to college and become educators and come back and become role models for other students so that they can realize that they have a wide variety of options. They don't have to be mechanics. They don't have to be um, just barbers. They can broaden their options. They could be lawyers. They could be counselors. That's the goal. It was challenging developing this documentary. I wanted to make it short and to the point. It was a 2-hour film, but I reduced it. I saved the rest of the film for a possible second film. But this first film is 40 minutes long, and I showed it at the conference at the National Conference of Deaf People of Color 2 years ago at Austin, Texas. I showed it there for the first time because I wanted to get some feedback. And I surely got very good feedback. I decided to um, film this feedback, and in summary, most of them felt that 40 minutes was too short. They wanted the film to be longer, at least an hour. And I realized it's because they can really connect and identify themselves with this film because typically films will only show white deaf people. And and but there's never films with deaf people of color. That was so one challenge is doing voiceovers. We really want to make sure that the voices of the characters match, but doing that is very expensive. One person has to match it has to be the perfect match for someone who's playing a Native American, a Black person, and so on. we can't just get anyone to voice for them. It has to be the perfect match. So hopefully the next program, if possible, we want to find people who can voice for for this documentary and also add some captions if possible. So thank you for listening, and we'll continue with the project.